So today I'll be doing a video discussing Natsu's secret wife and why you all need to get up to date with the newest fairy tale character known as Toka and why she is the new self-proclaimed wife of Natsu. And to be honest, she is looking like she is going to be one of the strongest and one of the most deadliest characters in the whole entire series. Now, when we look at Toka's introduction, we saw that she was first introduced as a new member of Fairy Tail. She wanted to join the Fairy Tail Guild, and we saw that she had a very upbeat personality. She was always happy, cheery, she just looked like she was going to be a nice person. And not to mention the fact that she was also accompanied by 3 or 2 other people who wanted to join Fairy Tail. We seen there was one guy, he was a very narcissistic person. He only cared about his personality, and the other guy, he was just like a little kid. And we saw that Toka, she was the only one who didn't get scared off by the first Fairy Tail members, because the other 2 people, they ended up running away, so obviously they weren't qualified to join Fairy Tail. But the fact that Toka, she was able to basically pass the Fairy Tail joining entrance exam goes to show you that she is Fairy Tail Guild worthy. Yeah, so that goes to show you that she's not fodder like any other regular characters, because a lot of people, they were kind of questioning Toka's introduction. So I just want to let you know is that she got the seal of approval from Fairy Tail Guild itself, and we see that her first thing that was shown was her love for Natsu. Yes, we know that she is basically like a Juvia version, but just for Natsu. Basically how Juvia is all obsessed for Gray, we see that Toka, she's the same way for Natsu. And this is crazy to see because we already got introduced to 2 females who were basically in love with Natsu, who were basically Lucy and Lisana, but none of them really acted like this. So to see a character get introduced that's all lovey-dovey just for Natsu goes to show you what type of time she was on. And I really do like that they showed from the very beginning that she was interested in making Natsu her husband. But the second personality is the spookier side, because we know that her second personality is known as the White Wizard, aka the leader of Liberis. And Libris, I don't know if I'm saying the guild name right, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but we know that that is a cult of white arts users. Basically they go around worshiping the white arts magic, and the white arts magic is basically the ideal or the thought to turn everything into white, aka nothingness. So they basically want to turn the whole world into white, aka, which is why she's called the White Wizard. And we know that they've traveled from all the way from the southern continent of Ishgar to the northern continent of Glitania just to complete their goal. And this is a pretty huge thing to note, because we know how far Ishgar is from Glitania. Glitania is where the Fairy Tail 100-year quest is taking place, and Ishgar is basically where the Fairy Tail Guild is. That's a huge miles, like that. If you don't know, that's a huge distance away. That's basically where the Fairy Tail 100-year quest is being taken on the island, on the continent of Glitania. So the fact that they've been able to cover this much ground goes to show you that these guys are official, that this cult is very official, because they've been to a pretty decent amount of the world in the Fairy Tail Guild. And we know that they are known for killing mages in order to obtain power. Yes, that is Toka's main way of getting stronger. That's how you know she's the real deal. The only way for her to actually gain power is by killing off other mages. So we know that because of her strength, she cannot be taken lightly, because that just goes to show you that she's killed multiple mages in the past just to get this strong. So who's not to say that she won't do the same thing in order to keep gaining more power? And the biggest thing that we've seen from Toka was that she actually caused the magic deficiency disease to go to Mercuphobia, and she's responsible for taking his magic. Like, yo, that's a pretty huge feat, just because we've never seen anybody really do something like that to a dragon who wasn't a dragon slayer. Yes, that's why this is the biggest feat, because the fact that she was able to render somebody like Mercuphobia useless, and she was able to take his power, and she's not even a dragon slayer, goes to show you how strong she really is. Because Mercuphobia, we saw how strong he was at half of his power. I don't even believe it was half of his power. It was like 1/16 of his power. Like, we saw how strong he was. He was able to take on a god Natsu and Fairy Tail and the main 4 people of Fairy Tail Guild. So imagine what Mercuphobia could do at full power. Now imagine imagine Toka being able to defeat him. Now, yeah, that goes to show you that Toka, when she is in her second personality known as the White Wizard mode, she is very overpowered. She's able to take out high-class wizards like Mercuphobia and other several mages that we haven't seen yet. And we also do know that there is a clean split personality between Toka and the White Wizard, because we saw that Toka, she actually was trying to help a little bit when the White Wizard was beginning to take over her body. So very good introduction that Hiro Mashima did to show that there's a clear difference between the White Wizard and Toka. But we have to give a round of applause to Hiro Mashima, because listen, like I said in my last video, Hiro Mashima is known for being one of the biggest trolls when he is writing Fairy Tail, but he also is known for being one of the biggest goats in Fairy Tail. And when I say goat, I mean greatest of all time. And we know that Toka, she possibly could have been foreshadowed. Yes, anime onlys, you guys recently seen the episode where Toka was foreshadowed back on Mount Zonia, because we seen Irene. She said that Mount Zonia basically became an all-white place, a place covered in snow, because of a battle between a black angel and a white angel, and the white angel ended up winning, thus making it snow forever, making it white forever on Mount Zonia. We know Toka goes by the whole moniker of the White Wizard, so it's not too far-fetched to believe that she had a battle with another wizard on Mount Zonia, and she actually did affect it to that amount and make it stay white forever. So that's not too far-fetched to believe. But we also know that the black angel and the white angel, they also fought over a man. Now, if this isn't a clear indication of Toka, then I don't know what is, because I don't think that Hiro Mashima threw in the insight of them fighting over a man for no reason, and then introduce a character like Toka, who is obviously obsessed with dick. Like, she's obviously obsessed with Natsu, and she's been alive for 100 years. So this just goes to show you that she could have had multiple different quote-unquote husbands who she was obsessed with, and maybe when the Black Wizard and Toka begin to have their battle that over their man, that's when she decided to find a new husband, and that's when we decided to go on and on. But regardless of the fact, we know that the Black Angel, the White Angel, they did fight over a man, and Toka, she's already been shown to be a lovey-dovey character, and I do believe that this Black Angel will be a great way to introduce Toka's rival, just because if Hiro Mashima does plan on keeping Fairy Tail going on for a long time, which me personally, I do believe that Fairy Tail, it's going to be going on for a pretty long time. So what better way than to already set grounds for a new villain for Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest than to already have the Black Angel set up? And I mean, hey, Hiro Mashima already did a good job because of her introduction between the Black Angel versus the White Angel, aka Toka, which I do believe that the Black Angel could actually be Toka's rival, and it could add a lot more content with the Fairy Tail story. And if this little theory is true of Toka being the White Angel, this would be even more hype, because that would mean that she has a relationship with Acnologia. Yes, because we know that Acnologia, he was basically flying over Mount Zonia. That's where him and Gildarts basically met, where Gildarts was when Gildarts was on the 100-Year Quest. So this goes to show you that Mount Zonia is a special place to Acnologia, and if it's a special place to Acnologia, who's not to say that he didn't meet Toka? Maybe they have some type of relationship in the past. And we know that Toka, it wouldn't be her first time running into dragons, since she did take the water dragon god's magic. So who's not to say that Acnologia and Toka, they don't have a relationship with each other? We know that Toka, she knows of Natsu after he defeated Acnologia, so maybe that's how she ended up finding out about Natsu, through Acnologia getting defeated. And because Acnologia was such a big name, maybe that is why she's after Natsu. But we seen that Toka, she was responsible for starting a second Fairy Tail war, or at least she almost started a second Fairy Tail war, because we seen she was just manipulating Laxus to a point where he was about to fight Jalal, because obviously Jalal, we gotta give him some props, because he ended up uncovering the identity of Toka, and he basically exposed her for what she was. And right when Jalal was about to get down on her, we seen that she started using the whole victim card, and Laxus was there to cover up for her and be on her side. So this just goes to show you that she almost did start a war in Fairy Tail. Obviously Laxus and Jalal, they were like, okay, we're not going to fight over this just because it's not right. But she definitely is one of the people who tries to use manipulation, and it's already been shown multiple times in the series. So that is also a huge indicator on one of her character traits. But the biggest feat that we see is that she actually did take out all the main members of Fairy Tail that were left behind. And this is a huge thing because she took out members like Laxus, Gildarts, Gagio, Juvia. You know, she took out a pretty handful amount of strong characters, and we don't even know where they are right now. We seen that she said that she turned them into ash. I don't think that means that. I don't think that she's killed them already. If she did kill them, that would be pretty savage. But no, I don't think she did that. Maybe they're in some type of different place right now. I don't know, but we do know that she did take out the whole guild, so that's a pretty huge feat on her part. And we see that she's actually heading towards Natsu and the others right now. Yes, she's heading towards Natsu to interrupt the Fairy Tail 100-year quest, and this is another bold move by Toka because we know the 100-year quest is basically a quest that's looked at as the most dangerous quest in the world. I mean, they give it out to every single guild, and there hasn't been a single person who completed it, and yet she's just wallowing over to that land like it's nothing. So this goes to show you that Toka, she is very confident in her strength, and this is going to be a very huge moment because she's already defeated the whole guild of Fairy Tail. Now she's headed towards Natsu, so we know that her strength is definitely certified. And this is a great moment for Lucy just because now she is finally going to have a real love rival. Yes, we've seen that Juvia, she's already said that Lucy's going to get a love rival, but she's finally has one. And I definitely do think that Toka, she can actually boost Lucy's character, because if this is Lucy's rival, then this will only make Lucy's character get stronger. Having to compete with somebody this strong, yeah, Lucy, if she does end up fighting Toka, I do believe that she'll take a couple L's, but she will be able to surpass her. So once Lucy does actually get to a point where she's able to surpass Toka, then Lucy will become super strong. And I know some of you guys are thinking, okay, underrated mage, the $1 million question, do you believe that Toka is going to become Natsu's new wife? She's been saying that she's going to marry Natsu. She's been saying she's in love with her. What do you think, underrated mage? If they do get married, then I obviously do think that this is going to be a dominant relationship in Toka's favor, because hey man, she's already coming, like she's just going to already take Natsu's powers and everything. And me personally, I don't think she actually is in love with Natsu like how she's claiming she is. I think she's more in love with his power. After finding out that he did defeat Act and Logia, she's going to want that power all for herself. And I do believe she's trying to manipulate Natsu, similar to how she manipulated the Fairy Tail Guild into taking his power. And she's going to try to do that by becoming his new wife. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.